Obviously there's a time delay until it actually starts. Hello, welcome to the stream. We're going to be playing some Space Tyrants. Okay, so I haven't played it since full release, but I've obviously got some achievements from what I did. We were the Hoplite 4, so we're going to go for Berserk. We can't play Techno Slugs until we've beaten them with the Berserk, apparently, so we'll go for this. We're not playing on hard mode, but I figured I'd see what was new with the full release and go from there. Your invasion begins now. So it's a bit of a strategy game, but it's an interesting one. There's some fun and interesting events. Do want to go to the Twisting Nebula, which has the Queen's Wrath. When a ship is destroyed, all your other ships get 15% return on fire. Carriers get 1 card in return. Or 10 credits when you win a battle. And steal an enemy commander's energy. That could be an interesting one, so I think we'll start there with what we're going to go for. So, we've only got 1 Overlord unlocked, with Half Cloak and other things. Do we have anything else unlocked? Only Half Cloak. We've only got the original Scepter, because we haven't even played as the original deck. So you get unlocks, which make it easier as you go along. But, you know, you earn them from doing the questing. Right, so conquer all the planets in this one. The moderates, Senate attacks, unrest from agitation. And then neutrals ally with Senate, so they're going to be against us. So there aren't actually any neutral enemies, they're just going to be bad guys. So these are the official channels, by the way. If you're watching this elsewhere, someone has, of course, stolen my contents. Or, you know, I'm streaming on something else, but that's not necessarily always going to happen. Right, so we're these guys. We've got a fleet. There's a few fleets here, so it's been a while since I've played. I don't know what that flashing 7 is. Maybe it's 7 things to attack it. You know, we have to roll a 7 to attack it. I'm going to have a quick look around, right? So these are both science planets. That one earns us some money. We've got an additional exploration on the planet, plus 20% credits on 1 card. So we've got 2 things at the moment, right? So we can earn some credits. I'm going to get some extra credits, and then I'm going to do a clever deal so that we get some more credits and another card. And then that one costs 3, but okay. We can hire another person. I'm going to make my fleet go over here first. We've got enough credits to hire another person, so we can explore this. Nothing was discovered, but oh, it's 300, not 100. So hire someone. Hopefully they won't try and invade my home world. Right, so every turn that we take, unrest goes down. I guess normally it goes up, but I guess we earned something that makes us go down. We get an extra card as well. Plus 10% credit income on any planet. So I'm going to try and oppress this. So we'll... Whoops. Weren't we meant to roll? Okay, I feel like it's changed. Right, because normally you had to dice roll to conquer the planets. I didn't actually want to oppress it. Right, so that won't give us enough money to buy anything. An additional exploration. Okay, Royalian blood fever. The most feared plague is in the vast Boreal Canal. The populace is terrified as infection is rampant. Okay, so you have to unlock the trait as well by doing different things. I'm going to try and weaponize it, see if we can get some trait in our favour. Obviously there's dice rolls on the different things, so we got a reward for that. -1 unrest, and we got plagues, which is a trait which lets us do additional actions during the different things, so that is good. And we're just going to take the additional credits for what we've got, and then next turn we can hire someone else, and then I will start to move on. Right, so I didn't actually mean to oppress the planet. Okay, so that is where they're located, clearly. Okay, they've now allied with the Senate, which means they're going to be attacking us directly, which isn't good. Okay, so I'm going to hire some more militia so that we've got a big fleet. Right, go to the shipyards. We can afford to buy some extra things, so I'm going to get a command carrier so that we've got a bit of extra things, and then 1 more destroyer. Okay, I feel like the graphics of these look different as well, so I guess they've changed. Oh, it is a completely different fleet though as well, so I guess that, but they also look smoother, and I don't know, I just think they looked a bit nicer before, but maybe it's just the buzzed fleet. Okay, so now that we've got a reasonably strong force, I'm going to go attack their planet. There's a thing over there. That's just my pilots though. Right, so this is how the battles go down. Right, so you have to click to begin. Sometimes there's like pre-fire things, right? So you have to choose. Here they are. Okay, minus 100% HP to ships in a horizontal line. Okay, stun enemy ship. Or all small ships do double damage. You've only got small ships, so I'm not going to do that, right? So I'm going to go for the laser strike, and I'm going to take out most of your ships. Then we'll click on our things, because you charge up the shops. And then you can do different things with them, but you have to have the energy to do it, and that helps you get some additional fire. Right, so I'm going to do some fighter boosts. I don't think we got any fighters, so that probably wasn't the smartest thing. But you can only use them once per combat. But you do want to try and maximise the use so that you don't end up with your ships dying. Okay, that thing's been inspired by their captain. We can do a damage boost, which also helps us. Inspire means you get to reuse the power after it's been used up. Okay. My love for the Great Leader is undimmed! Great Leader has freed you from your oppression. Are we fighting against bees? Are we both Blizzard's fleets? Okay, so now we've got to invade, which is the dice roll. So we need 3 or more to win. 4! So we take planet. That is now my planet. We've captured it, we do an exploration, nothing discovered. Okay, but we want as many fleets as possible. I shouldn't have oppressed my planet. That's actually pretty bad for us and our morale. So I'm going to go try and take this planet. Right, we'll invade. I don't know why it gave me that one for free. I was expecting to invade. We've got to take an extra turn to do it now. So it's down to 1, so it will instantly win, but it's still not great. So I'm going to give myself some extra income on our planet. Oh, it's not going to let me put it on the one that actually has an income. So I'm going to put it on this one that's nice and safe back here. It probably wasn't the smartest one to do because it's... Oh wait, shit, is that a doomed planet? Explodes in 5 turns. Yeah, it's doomed. Okay, that was pretty dumb. So that's what that countdown is. It's doomed. It's going to blow up. Yeah, so we've got a research thing. Okay, so powerful electromagnets confuse the enemy fighters, making them easier to attack and destroy. Or organic armor. Okay, I like armor. Armor is always really, really good. Okay. Keep our ships alive. Keep them the best. So it's definitely choose your technology, what will help you the most, but it's only per like area, so those upgrades aren't persistent. But you'd become severely overpowered if they were. Okay, so embargo goods. Random adjacent world takes up to an additional 2 damage. Will not capture though. Okay, that's kind of bad because I want it to capture that. It's not really useful, but I don't know. If I'm going to wait till we invade this, right? Can I... We don't have a shipyard there, but I think these can still take these guys. There's only 3 of them. There's 4 of us. We should be able to take this. Okay. Oh shit! There's only 3 of us. 3 and 3. Okay. Stun a ship for 5 seconds. All small ships deal double damage. Or heals adjacent ships for 100. Okay, I'm going to take that one. So if we get into trouble, I can actually heal it. Okay, so I'm going to send a volley to start with. Barely did anything. Right, hex shot on that guy there. Sometimes some of these guys are really, really bad. So if we get in trouble, I'm going to do a heal. Skirmish line. This one doesn't have as good as... The damage boost is a much better power. Okay. We might get ready to heal because our ships are getting a bit... Okay, you need to seal the breaches as well sometimes when they've got... breaches, you want to make sure that they're not in trouble. Okay. Let's do an extra shot. Oh no! It died! I saw it had problems. I tried to heal the adjacent ships, but it didn't work. Don't space me! So we're down a ship now. That's going to be hard. I should have invaded the one planet that we were right by and took it, but I didn't. Okay, and the doomed planets aren't necessarily good to keep, right? So the extra crystal means we get extra stuff. Scouting system have located a damaged probe of unknown origins. Scanners show that the device contains an ancient sentient AI system. What will you do with it? We don't have the exploration take. Force it to research? Yeah, okay. See if we can get a dice roll to get an additional trait. Slave! Okay. Slave to your research network. The AI produces a flurry of technological destroy... So we get a destroy attack. Okay, so additional technology. Thank you. And that's armor. So I like that. Okay. Per star lane. on a city. I guess we don't have any cities, so we're not allowed to do that. Okay, we're not going to oppress or anything. Oh, that one's a prison, so that will give us an extra fighter, so I actually do want to go for that. I'm going to embargo goods on this one. Come on. Well, it's not letting me. Okay, we can't do tariff drones. I guess it's got to be on a planet that we've already taken. Yeah, okay. So oppress these. Or not. Okay, I'm going to go for this. It'll free the person, it'll give us an extra pilot, let us do some additional exploration. It's going to be good. And it's the old-fashioned sort of person. Sometimes these people are overpowered, though. Okay, we can stun a ship. All double damage, or fighters do stronger 10%. I'm just going to stun one of them. Okay, you get stunned. Then I'm going to do a hex shot on the one that isn't stunned. They've got healing. That's not fair. Okay. The damage boost is what I'm going to save for. Oof. That's going to kill my ship. Okay. That's not good. There it goes. Two of them, it's just his laser strike was overpowered. Work and live with the mind and spirit of Pegasus. I have regrets! The other ones were like, no regrets! That one has regrets. Okay, so we leveled up. That means we can get more ships, and you really want to keep leveling up so that you can maximise your potential. Anything but a 1. There we go. Now we've got another ship from this, from freeing him from the prison. Militia has been released, and we get an exploration. Nothing on the exploration. Okay, so we could go for an additional crystal, or we could go for money. I feel like I'm going to head towards the completion of the level. Right, so that's getting a bit high. I can fire my finger at things and blow them up as well. Maybe we can sort this out. I don't think so. Okay, dogfight. We haven't got fighters. Heal 1 ship. Launch 3 fighters per energy. Okay, so I'm going to save up for that and launch some fighters. Why not? You know, get some additional... Oh, they've got fighters as well. That's not good. It's not good. Okay, seal the breach. We don't want any breaches. Okay, launch some fighters. There goes... It's not dead yet. Okay. We can only shoot at the back row. Okay, that's not fair. Right, take them out. Get rid of them. These are overpowered. These are super overpowered, and they're getting inspired. Okay. Do some damage boosts. We really need to win this. We can't lose this hero already. The struggle is real. You tell me about it. You're a bit overpowered. Great Leader Vision has led us to victory. Okay, let's invade. 4. Okay, that gives us an extra crystal and research. Research is good. Oof, they're getting pretty high. Tired of the poor performance of this facility, you decide to intervene in its operations directly. How do you motivate the researchers? Sure, let's engage them in a science deathmatch and see what that brings us. Champion! Desperate to save their own lives, the scientists are inspired to new heights. The champion's work is of particular use to your empire. Crusader Tech 2, so we get an extra piece of technology. Right, so I need to start oppressing some people. So this person, I do not want you to come onto their side. So I will give you the death finger. Take down the tyranny and, you know, the unrest. Let's go for our research. Right, what are our options? So plus more health is going to be pretty good because, like I said, those overpowered enemies, we definitely want them. Interesting, that could be useful as well. Compression chambers increase beam potency. Damage is also good, but extra health. We're going to keep the health real and make sure that we win. Okay, so everything is done. Let's go. Oh no! They've turned up to the Senate. I blew them up specifically to stop that turning Senate. Okay, add 2 destroyers to a fleet. Well, you're looking pretty slim. You're the best to get home and take care of them. I mean, I kind of want to go via that because I want to take it, but at the same time, it's not going to happen. Okay, I need to fortify you. So I will give that to you. Okay, so we've got 2 destroyers. Okay, we're in the shipyard though, so I can buy some additional things. So I'll give you 2 cruisers and a carrier. I'm going to swap the carrier there. And then Sure, I'll give you a frigate as well. There we go. You... I can take you to the shipyard. Okay. Right, you definitely need some more ships. Okay. I can't afford that many. I'm going to put my good ships in the back and put the small ones on the front, just to give them some protection. You know, that will help protect my better ships. Just a little. Okay, you... Oh my god, you're useless. Right, thankfully there's no one here, but that's the Senate homeworld, I believe. So I'm going to go to this crystal, try and take it, because there's nothing to attack around it. If it dies, then I believe this goes back to the base, home base, and that will actually help me. So it's not the worst for it to die. All small ships deal double damage. Sure, why not? There we go. You're all small ships, so sure, do double damage. Okay, then I will damage boost them and make them do even more. Okay, now you will have 1,000,000 fucking damage. Okay, well, we're dead. Do some volleys. Right, that thing has a lot of health. Damage boosters on cooldown. That thing's been inspired. We're dead. We're dead. I love a great leader is undimmed. Somehow did not expect this. What? Going against 2 ships? Really? You didn't expect to win? Okay. Yeah, 2 turns though. Oh, that's not good. It takes 2 turns for you to go. Right, so Death Ray is on cooldown. This person has not moved. So I'm going to go into the cube planets. See what we can do. Right, let's go for an invade. 4. We take the planets. What have you got for me, Minecraft worlds? One pocket of the world's digital network appears to be protected by a tremendously complex maze. The fact that the network activity is occurring without watchful oversight of your secret police is an offence to the Empire. I'm going to enter it myself. See what we get. Disorientated. Okay. The parry maze is exceptional, clearly designed by a mass hacker. Unable to progress or even find your way back out, technicians must pull the plug, causing serious disorientation. We lost a card, I don't mind that, but we got a new trait. And I can now finger the Senators. Get destroyed. Oh, you could have a huge fleet. But thankfully you're now reduced. Okay, they're fortifying that though, that's not good. Come for me. Don't... Okay, because they're fortifying it, they probably won't be attacking. They're going to be deploying even more. That was a load of people on that fleet. Which is why we want to upgrade our people as well. Add 2 frigates to a fleet. Well. Get some extra frigates for free. Some free frigates. Okay, then I can afford another carrier and 1 more destroyer. Sure, that is a big enough fleet to go take down this tiny empire. Your tiny fleet is nothing. Space capitalism can be defeated if we work together. Yeah, I know, we're both the same. Why are you fighting me? We're both of the Bzzz fleets. Okay, we're not going to withdraw. We don't have fighters, so I will take the heal in case we need it. Okay, let's save up for a damage boost and just get everything doing a lot of damage. Okay. Enjoy getting destroyed. Okay. Oh, we do have some fighters. Interesting. Okay, well, you need healing. Then we'll shoot a volley from you as well. Okay, they're targeting you. Oh, I should have healed that one. Should have healed that one. Wrong target. Shame overwhelms me. Well. What can you do? Oh, we get an additional dice roll as well. So we can never do just one. We will definitely capture that planet. What have we got going on? Nothing. Okay. You have some interesting things in all this. What have we got with upgrades? Okay, so... Fire a second stinger shots for double damage. Okay, 20% damage over time. Okay, +1 fighter, not great. Crew escapes destruction and return as fighters. I'm going to take the Stinger Blasts. Okay, take 2 ships to max. So we're basically focusing on that one. Right, who's our last person? You. Okay. I'm going to send you to go attack. To try and get some more upgrades to come back better. Okay. You need to power when you have numbers. Yeah, I've got more numbers than you, mate. So, you know, it's worth noting that. I'm going to do that one. Why not? Okay, let's make our fighters do even more damage. And then I will also boost them. And then we'll send a volley of destruction your way. Although it dies. It wasn't quite able to get its destruction out there. Okay, we won. And bzzz, just leveled up. 2 growing threat permanently increases damage of your first 2 rows. Okay. So, let's invade. We can have more ships on our fleet. We've got the extra dice rolls. We beat it because of the additional dice. Otherwise we would have lost that. Okay. Garrett, the Pirate King, has been raiding this system for some time, causing serious damage to local trade. Treating you with the respect due to a fellow monarch, he responds to your request for parley. We don't have exploration. We don't have the money to bribe him. I'm going to compliment him. What a nice gun hand you have there, good sir. Okay, Garrett is initially defensive, but soon reveals that he has lost the hand to the space shark, which he hunts to this day. Pleased by this moment of connection, he teaches you several dueling techniques. We didn't gain anything from that though. Okay, I need to start fingering your humongous fleet. That could be an issue for me. Coming to attack you. Okay. So, let us progress. The Senate. They've researched Frigate 2. They've deployed more militia. They're getting bigger. We're not going to oppress these. We're getting some research points. Okay. We can get some additional power. This planet's going to die soon. Okay, so that one's got a city. We can get some additional port lanes on that, right? So you've got to go attack that. We've got our other fleet back now, by the way. What? What is this? Wormheads? Okay, I've not encountered your race before. Okay. We don't want Armageddon because we've got a huge amount of ships and it's barely going to damage them. Right, so they're going to get a huge effect from that. So that's not necessarily ideal, but we will make sure that all of our things get their volleys out there so that they just destroy them instantly. Okay, easy win. Easy wins. Right, let's invade. Pretty guaranteed to get it. Easy victory. Right, so let's explore. We don't even have to beat the Senate. We only have to control 60% of the planets. A sudden pop, an outlandishly dressed person appears in your audience hall, claiming to be a tourist from the future. How will you receive them? You're going in jail, slug lady. Guards quickly strip the person of all his items and throw them in a holding cell. Unfortunately, it's all that. Only to be a charlatan. Damn it. There were 2 rolls there with potential, but we got the worst. The worst roll. The worst roll possible. So we don't even need to go for these. So I'm just going to go for these. Get these planets. But go for the easy control planets and go for the easy win. Why not? Bucky O'Hare. Okay. Launch 3 fighters per energy. Okay, so we can get even more fighters. I will save up for the fighter boosts. Okay, let's do that. Then we will boost them as well, so we get even more fighters. Growing threats. Easy victory. That changed our power. I didn't realise it would change our power with the growing threats. Okay, let's invade this world. 4 shouldn't be too hard, with the biggest roll almost possible. An ace. Okay. Let's explore, nothing to discover. Right, you again need to be taken down a notch because you are scary. Right, this we need to go to the shipyards. We'll buy a carrier, a cruiser, and 2 more destroyers. Okay, I'm going to send him this way. Take this planet, take that planet. Start to capture the ones that we've missed. Right, so I might as well go full upgrades. You know, it's Tech Mastery, 50% of the way to victory there. Okay, they've deployed another fleet, so they're even harder to take out. That planet has now exploded. Well, well, well. Thankfully it doesn't blow us up for being in orbit. That would have been embarrassing. Okay, we can add some more frigates to a fleet. We aren't necessarily going to do that. What can I use this time? Okay, it's just credits where credits are due. Okay, I'm going to go to the dice roll planet. We'll take that one. It's not going to blow up. We can easily invade that one. Nice, easy capture. Perfect. What do you have for me? Okay, passing over a secluded island, you notice a patch of flowers that appears to be waving at you. Landing, you discover a colony of rare lotus people who invite you to share in their wondrous fruits. Okay, so I can harvest them or I can eat them. I'm going to eat them. I think that might give me an interesting trait. Let's see if we can get a trait. We want the traits because they pay off later. The entire campaign that you play through, you keep the traits. Okay, we didn't get a trait. We just got some tyranny. That's not what we wanted. Okay, again, I'm going to shoot you with my death finger because you are intimidating. Then I will, of course, send this to this. Oh, it's fortified a bit. It went up to 2. You have a lot of dice. Why do you have so many dice? You are overpowered. The system is hosting the yearly Orion Spaceway Hyperspace Racing Competition. A wide array of racing vessels have gathered at the start point, waiting for the race to begin. I'm going to discuss racing with the champion to try and get some traits. Racing lessons! The champion is hesitant at first, but quickly warms to the subject and explains many interesting facts about high-speed manoeuvring. Only XP. We leveled up though. It's not the worst. But also, it's not necessarily going to be helpful for future areas. We've almost got control of the area, so we're going to win. A crow beast! How awkward! Make a ship invulnerable. Sure, that's going to be useful. Okay. Growing threats. Sure. What are you targeting? I'm going to wait for you to shoot and then I will put it on that. Right, so that has some invulnerability and now it won't die. Right, let's do a Stinger Blast on you. That one's probably the more dangerous enemy though. Oof, okay. Let's give our fighters a boost. Okay, that's been inspired, but everyone is going to take it out. Right, nice and easy. Oh, you took out my ship even though I made him invulnerable. That's not helpful. Oh no. Okay, well, we're still going to win this area. It's not going to go down too bad. And victory. Planet captured. We have oppressed the galaxy. Taken it all. Victory. To the victor, some victor's robes. And the siphon power achievement. Personification of speed. Okay, so we did it very quickly in 8 turns. Well, you know. I'm just that good. Returning to Tyrant commands. Right, so now we have some more choice, but also they will start to advance. We want to make sure that we take them out so that they're not going to do. Right, so you can hire an additional militia leader. Yeah, I mean, that just seems smart. Give me extra leaders. Right, the harder mission is, okay, a battle-worn staff, or I can go for this one that has a Beastmaster. Space monsters will ignore you unless you attack. That could be useful. We might go for that later. The Overlord starts with +1 XP. Okay. So rich sector. I'm going to go for this because it helps take care of the militia. Right, so we can now wear that and have +10 credits when we win a battle. Yeah, I think winning battles more than the income is going to be better for us. We're going to go for fights. Right, neutrals always ally with the Senate. No Senate attacks. Okay, increase in passive unrest. Okay, well they won't attack us, but everyone. Don't repair every breach. Interesting. Monopolize. So in monopolize missions, the only way to meet is to meet the resource goal. Be sure to oppress planets instead of expanding as usual. In monopolize missions, the Senates will neither attack, however, passive unrest will increase the pressure at every turn. Okay. I've never done a monopolize one, that's why it gives me the tutorial, because we did not include. What is that? Right, so we need 14,000 credits or +400 income per turn. I'm always going to go for freeing the prison first. Like, get the extra person. If I can see that on my map, that's where I'm going to go. We get an additional turn. Easy. Okay. Right, exploration. A new strain of Brazilian blood fever has broken out in this world. We can't hire more doctors or develop treatment techniques. Damn it. That's unfortunate. Doing nothing. Okay. A crew member becomes infected whilst on shore leave. You have to destroy a number of ships to burn. Oh my god. That's not a good thing. Okay. Unfortunate. Yikes. Okay. Gain 1 random tech. Could be useful. Random adjacent world takes up to 2 damage or allows an additional planet exploration. I'm going to go for 1 random tech to begin with. Okay, we'll take it. Right, then, where am I going? No, where am I going with you? I feel I'm going to actually go for the extra crystal. That might be the best one to do. Right, so they're not going to attack me, the Senate. Sorry. So I don't need to be worried about that. Okay. Segments of the population on this world ascribe to pacifist movements, which is at odds with your imperial doctrine. Okay. So, I mean, we're looking for income, so I'm going to go for crushing taxation. And we didn't get the bars roll. Okay. Crushing taxes are levied against those who breach the imperial doctrine. Okay, we gain some income, but not great. Berserk Union. Invasion dice used to prevent some planets. Right. I'm also going to additional... Okay, you're advised to determine this good improvements. Okay, so we'll improve it. A special power, draw power, has been added, so we can draw cards for the cost of a crystal if we have nothing better to do. To get rid of the turn, let's see what happens. Senate is fortifying. Okay, passive unrest, yeah. We have to worry about that unrest. Plus 2 cards, gain 1 tech at random. Okay, so that's a doomed planet. If we want anything from that, we need to do things right. So I'm going to gain the 1 tech at random. Get some extra technology going on. I'm going to take this planet. You don't need to upgrade because we shouldn't be scared of anything. So I think I'm okay with minimising my ship and, you know, taking the risk. Because they shouldn't attack me, it says. I only need to worry about if I decide to attack them. Right, I'm going to draw a card for 1 crystal. Okay. Then. Everything else... No, that's not invasion. Okay. I'm not worried, so I'm going to go for that. I will invade, because it's free to invade, and get some additional research. 2. Exactly perfect. Okay, so we captured the planets. Nothing. Right. End the turn. Why is that crystal being odd? I guess it's because we used it on a card draw maybe. So, passive unrest is a concern. -2 unrest. Okay, so the unrest is at 8. I'm going to do that so that we take care of the tyranny, because the growing unrest is going to be really an issue. So if it's lower per turn, then that's really good for us. Right. It does say to start oppressing the planets, but I don't know what the point of that is, to be honest. I haven't really learned that. I think it's to quash the unrest, maybe. Okay, your advisors have determined this planet is a good candidate for improvements. Okay, let's improve it. Okay, added power. Upgrade. Permanently increases the world's output. Okay. Yeah, sure. We will upgrade it for an additional cost. It's going to explode soon, but the extra research that we can get in the meantime might be worth it. Right. That is a crystal planet. I might pivot round to that, but in the meantime, I'm going to go for this. Oh shit, there was someone here. I did not see you there. Shit. Okay, that's bad. Right. I should have maybe saved that up, but at the same time... Okay, we'll shoot through that. Get a stinger shot. Okay, didn't quite do it. Right, skirmish line. I I don't know if that's going to help me particularly. Right, we took care of one of theirs because I'm dumb and didn't see this person on this planet. We gave the enemy XP. Oh no, that's not good. Yeah, I didn't see you there. We don't want them to get help, right? So, oof, right. There's a dice planet. It might be worth going to that boss. I'm gonna buy one extra destroyer, then I'm gonna send you out over here. Try and take on these guys. I think we can take these. IQ, you look like you might be a developer. You might be a developer. Why is he fighting for the slug lead? Is he a slug? Stun an enemy ship for 5 seconds. Sure. Okay, we'll stun that. Send a volley of fire at them with the shields about. I think these guys might be a bit bad. They might be a bit scary. Okay, they've taken out one of my guys already. Right. We'll save up for a stinger shot. We'll take out this guy at the back so that he's not done. Telepathic targeting. Yeah, that guy with shields is scary. Okay. Do I have anything that I can do? Right, you've inspired my guy. That still isn't dead. It's not even injured. Okay, damage boost, we need it because of their shields. Okay, we took them out, but now I'm down to one ship. 1v1, okay, that's not the worst. The telepathic targeting could be an issue though. Okay, his shields are back up. I really need this damage boost. You aren't shooting at him. Okay, you only take his shields down and you barely damage him. I need you to do more damage. Right, unfortunately, the inspiration... Oh, no, we can hit it. That's okay. I was going to say, the inspiration doesn't help because it's only in the back row. Oof, so not feeling the vibe, but, you know, you were trashing me. You were actually defeating me. 1. Wow. 0, even. That's even worse. What? Oh dear. Okay, growing unrest, but it's still under control. Right, extra health, extra damage, extra health. Lettuce armor. I know it's lattice, but lettuce. It's becoming a meme that lattice is lettuce. Climb on that lettuce like a spider. Climb that lettuce like a spider. Rebels. Oh dear, we need to go quash that. We don't want any rebels, so we will go and make sure that we do take that out. Right, so it is worth noting that you can only hold 5 cards, so we definitely do need to use up something. Okay, we don't have a friendly city, so I'm going to get one random tech. Okay, battle decks, we will take it. Okay. We could upgrade that, but it's not worth it. Okay, you need to go to the shipyards. I need some more ships. It's about all that we can afford, but if we're taking on these guys, definitely need the ships to do it. All bison! Here we go. Let's go. Okay. I'm going to go for the fighters. I don't think it's necessarily the strongest, but we've got some fighters, so it's worth it. I'm going to save the damage boost and then do the dogfight as well, so that it actually makes the most damage. Right, so back row, that's already dead. I'm not even going to bother counting it. It's super dead. Right. Do an extra volley. Oh, shit, he recharged. You took out my big guy? How dare you? How dare you take out my big guy? Please don't space me! Well, you shouldn't have took out my big guy. Right, this is a doomed planet. Not taken out. Not good. Right, we're not saving credits. We're going for the maximised income because it's the only way that we're going to do it. Right, you are going to invade this planet. Yeah. It's not going to get any more moves. I care more about invading and winning. Okay. Right, you. We can't really do a lot with you. I feel like one frigate might make the difference. He might be able to take out these guys. We haven't got a death ray either. We don't have... Oh no, shit. I'm doing it backwards. It's when that runs out that we're in trouble. we want to get it higher and higher, and it costs that to use our death ray. Right. It's been a little while since I played the chlorophyll. Good joke. Make a ship invulnerable. Yeah, that will do. Okay, skirmish line I will use first. Get the most damage from our things. Well, that ship ate that shot in an instant. Barely survived. Wait, you're dead. That's dead. No, it's been chlorophylled. Okay. I don't need to necessarily save either of those. So, you know, it's not the worst, but we will use it nonetheless. So, skirmish line, get some inspiration. Fire, everything. Right, he's got a breach, but he did not seal it. Right, they're on double, triple. Okay, power is exhausted. Victory. We are your new overlords. Right, let's invade. Let's try and get something. I believe the dice planets have more chances of, you know, interesting events. And they also give us the dice. Obviously. Without warning, a wormhole, like an anomaly, appears in front of your fleet. You must act quickly to avoid disaster. Let's enter the wormhole. It might take me somewhere random. Data! Okay, shields and hulls are battered by unfamiliar radiation. But there were no losses and some interesting... Right, so we got Navigator achievement. Or, you know, thing. Okay, we can deal a second shot, plus health, or improved fighters. Right, so I'm going to get improved stingers. Okay, anyone else have a turn? No one else has a turn. Right, the unrest is at 7. Right, it's going down. We want to keep our tyranny high. So, you know, we might have to start taking care of these rebels. Okay. I'm going to go quash that. Right, so passive unrest is going to be a killer. Right, a clever deal. Plus 20 credits and a card is not necessarily good. We don't have a planet. Oh, we do have a planet that we can do that on, but that's not necessarily the smartest one to use it on. Let's get some more credits and another card. Just so we got some more money. Right, I'm going to take care of this rebel fleet. Because, you know, we need to crush this rebellion. Maybe we can't also tyrannize them. That's unfortunate. Right, you invade this planet. You're not going to be going anywhere. Right, easy with the extra dice. Easy victory. Capture the planets. You come across a group of travelling merchants that eagerly show you their wares. I'm going to... I'm going to go on the Artifacts Roadshow. Bad roll. Damn it. No, Collector. A galaxy sees a different side of you. Mogul. Okay, improving your reputation. That is good. That gives us an extra trait. I like to get the additional traits. Okay, you are heavily fortified. I'm not going to be going to you. Okay, 5 damage, we take it. Okay, we got an additional lab. We explore it. Sealed in a hardened container, festooned with dire warnings, you find a sample of the found Mushashi symbol. A serum is rumoured to grant great power in battle with custody, disabling the receiver's mind. Didn't we have the exploration? Okay. I'm going to expose the entire population to it. Hope for something interesting. In theory, this person with serum has an atmospheric assault causes the planet's wide spasm of violence and destruction. All the promising suspects kill each other, but the experiment proves many interesting theories. Scientist exploration traits, yes. Okay, that's good. It might be per captain as well. They might have their own traits. So that might also be a thing. Okay, so we need to start doing some interesting things. Right, so nothing that I can do. Okay, plus extra damage is going to be good. Right, so we need plus 400 income per turn. That would involve taking more planets with money. Maybe their homeworld might also help us. Right, the tyranny and unrest is an issue. We're not tyrannous enough to be able to use death rays. Right, so they're allied with the Senate. You've got way too many fleets to even take down. Okay. So I'm actually going to oppress this planet because I'm going to leave them sat on the sides. Sacrifice a random ship to do damage to an adjacent planet. We could do that. Or we don't have any Starlane cities. We don't have enough cards. Right, so I'm going to do this one and hope that it damages these, right? So we got one of them. I'm going to oppress this planet to try and suppress the tyranny that's growing and, you know, get some additional help, right? You need to buy more ships, right? So command carrier, the cruiser, 2 destroyers. Okay. I have some plans for revenge against you, sir. I need your money as well. I need that income. I need to take down this planet. Cool Ice Man! Okay, so overcharge. Plus 400% attack or the ship explodes. Okay, we'll do a skirmish line. We need to seal that breach immediately. Okay. Let's see if we get the damage. Okay, he didn't explode. He did not explode. Okay, you're now level 2. Okay, growing threats. Okay, so now we've got additional size on your army. 5, 2. Not ideal. Not a good roll. Okay. Take one for the team, but I don't necessarily think that's smart for us to blow up any of our ships. But you can... Sure, let's suppress it to get some additional tyranny. I feel like that's the smart thing to do right now. Okay, we will improve the fighters on those. I could start using that, but I don't think that that's necessarily useful. So these things are also additional interesting things that you can do to unlock and get cards. And we seem to be half the way there to 1. Okay, so that's blown up. We're not going to be using that planet anymore. Okay. Adds 2 destroyers to a fleet, right? You are going to go onto that one so that it's just cheap. Okay, surplus of destroyers. I'm going to take a command carrier and a cruiser and then 2 more destroyers. Now we are in a suitable position to start attacking. Right. Vulnerable, shattered crystal worlds. Okay, it's not going to blow up, so I'm going to go for that one. It gives us more additional routes as well, and I think we can take these guys. Okay, get ready for some sick beats. Okay, I'm going to do the group hug. I think that's a smart one to do. Right, damage boosts. We'll see if anything works. Right, the other fleet that I used before had healing powers, so that was pretty useful. These don't necessarily have healing powers. Right, let's do the group hug to try and keep my big guy alive. That's what we need the most. Okay. With a lot of ships, we can take down these guys' shields no problem. They're not as big of a deal when we've got the overpowering numbers, but you know, for equal numbers they are pretty much overpowered compared to us. Okay, we've leveled up, we can have more ships and a bigger line. Right, invade. Easy, we're guaranteed. Because the additional dice doesn't roll a 0, that means we're always guaranteed with a 1. Buried deep in the crust of this world, you uncover a tiny alien sphere. Thrumming with power, despite its size, tests indicate that it shields. That it is a shield powerful enough to protect the planet. How will you proceed? We could weaponize it, take the sphere for your personal protection, which might give us traits. That's 1 crystal to activate it. Sure, I'm just going to activate it. And we rolled maybe the burst. This device glows warmly, but makes an unpleasant sound and quickly fades out. Oh, damn it. There's an extra person there. Okay, research. Light shields. Okay, they're only per ship as well, so you know, it's like the one ship type that has it. I'm going to... No, don't go to the shipyards. I want to oppress the planet whilst we still can. Oh shit! Shocktopus! We made them rebel. We got them too many times, right? So I'm going to laser strike you to get both of these. Maybe that one? Give me some fighter blaze. Damage boosts. We should not have oppressed them so much. They started fighting back, right? Increase my damage. Don't give them shields. He's got us in trouble. We are almost dead. Shit me. We're super in trouble for oppressing them. We should not have oppressed them. Right, give me a damage boost. No! We took out a couple of their ships. That was bad. Okay. -2 unrest. Okay, that could be helpful. Bye! Oh shit, you survived. That's not allowed. That's not allowed. How dare you? Okay, invade. We need this money and income. Right, 6. Easy. Okay, victory. Planet captured. Nothing discovered. Okay, we're only at 210 income. Right, too many carbs. Okay, so we need to discard it. I'm gonna get rid of that as well. So you're only allowed 4 cards actually. And then we draw 1 per turn. Right, so I'm getting rid of that. Okay, we can't go below that line, I believe, as well. So, you know, that is when we lose. It's a losing condition to allow the unrest to go below that. Okay. Growing tyranny, that's kind of bad, you know. It's like the unrest is 11 per turn now. Okay. We're going to reduce the unrest so that it's not going to be as big of a problem. And then we'll get 2 cards, why not? I'm going to go for the additional person so that we can take down more of these money planets. Invade, please. And if we can take down all of those money planets, we might just be able to win this one, yes. Right, militia, thank you for joining. Okay, that one has people, that one has people, they all have people, right. I'm going to go to the shipyards, buy a cruiser, buy one of those, buy a destroyer. Okay. I think you've got the safer looking fleet, so I'm going to go for that way. I'll leave the other one to my stronger team. Okay. Heal 1 ship 50% might be okay. Right, so I'm going to save up for the damage boosts. You're immediately shooting my big ship. It's taking a fair bit of damage. Right, damage boost and then some volleys as well, just to make sure that we maximise that extra damage. I'm going to do it on that one just to make sure that it's going to benefit the most from that. Take them all down, nice and easy. Okay, they're getting inspired, but it's not going to help them. The healing stasis isn't going to save you. Done. So about this new government, eh? Yes, about it. It's about to kick your ass. 6. Damn it. That's why you might sometimes want to do extra damage things, right? So we've got a team that hasn't done anything. Right. So you're going to head to this planet and then we're going to head to that one and try and take it. The unrest is growing, which is why we also want to keep taking planets to try and... Okay, they're hacking. That's not good. Right. That planet is blown up now. It's no longer ours. Strike Patrol, add 2 frigates to a fleet. Oh yeah, you got destroyed, I forgot that. Shit. Well, you have that. Enjoy the free frigates. I don't think it's necessarily smart. Right, command carrier, sure. Okay, then I'm going to start sending you off towards these guys. We'll get some extra credits and an extra card. And then some more credits and an extra card. Okay. You are going to stop these guys fortifying this planet and try and take them down. 2-star general. Sup, bro? Okay. I don't necessarily like any of these. So I'm going to go for the remove effects. That might be something useful. Like, growing threats should allow my front line to do more damage. And then we will start to take them down. And then once it's charged up again, you know, we can just make the threat grow even more. Right, take down this big ship. He's going to be a big problem. Make us even more of a threat. Then I will Stinger Blast This guy even more, because he's a wide-ass boy with a huge amount of problems. Like, our front line is now only our big guys, so that is an issue for sure. The Stinger Blast has been inspired, so I can still take this guy out. Okay, we didn't die. We didn't die. We lost 2 ships. That's not bad, considering. Invasion! Hello! We won! We got it! Okay, captured the planets. Anything to explore? On a secluded island, you find a small population of truly bizarre multi-limb life forms. Unfortunately, their sole habitat appears to be atop a vein of isotopic ore. What do you do? We're going to capture one of the creatures to get the traits. Okay. We got a pet! I mean, I knew that that was a trait from previous playthrough. Gain 50% of current credits. Sure. Why not? Why not? Get some extra credits. Okay, extra research. I think the additional armor or the additional damage on these. Right, which ones are those? They're the small ones, they're the big ones, right? They're the ones that I've got more of. So I will do that. Right, who is remaining? You is. Okay. Let's take this one. Let's try and take it. It will be a free planet once we kill these. Maybe we can talk this out. Chlorophyll, I think not. I think not. Okay. I can do a lot of damage. So I'm going to do a damage boost and then the double damage. So it will also cause even more problems for him. Like, you are going down. You are definitely getting minced, my friends. Okay, we lost some small ships, but your healing is nothing. Okay. So, you're going to get shot by that guy. Easy. And then he got super inspired at the end, but... Boo-hoo-hoo. Prison planet captured. Right, so we got even more money. Explore it. Discover a group of traitors universe actively planning against your tyranny. What will you do with them? I'm going to duel their leader. Because it's a special thing. With one quick strike you take down their leader. The rest of the traitors try to flee, but your troops quickly cut them down. Okay, ooh, a lot of tyranny. Let's go. Let's actually go. Is anyone concerning that I might want to finger? I'm going to finger these guys. I point my finger at you and I say, I don't want to lose all my ships by taking you. Right, I'll leave that invasion for him. I can come back and take them. Okay, stare deep into my singular eye. Gain 3 energy. Okay. Well, we'll just do that instantly. We'll take the immediate damage boosts to get a head start on, and you've got to go ship. That's not fair. So because of that, I'm going to start shooting at your main boys and ignore your fake ship. Why are you going to make me force to shoot that? You took out my big boy. It's not fair. Okay. Let's invade. We got level 2, fleet size increased. Invade, take the money. Let's go. Perfect. Perfect capture. Do we have anything? Zaros, ambassador of the mighty Venusian Syndicate, enters your throne room. How will you receive this esteemed visitor? Sure. I mean, we could do that. That's really tyrannous. But I'm going to form an alliance for the cost of money. Damn it. Syndicate keeps the record of all your actions trying to court them. They use it to create a galaxy-wide media takedown. Diplomatic, though. Showing how weak you are. We gained a trait. I am okay with gaining traits at the cost of being humiliated throughout the 5 galaxies. I will take that humiliation and I will use it to my advantage later. Shit. As if they allied with the Senate after I took them down. Okay, passive unrest is growing. It's not going to kill me yet. 15% of your current credits, right? So we're at plus 310. If I go, right, so that would be 60, 75. Still not 400s. That's only science. I am going to take down this planet that's doing the hacking, though. See what we can take down. Get ready for some sick beats. Let's do the laser strike. That's smart. Okay, we'll actually do the big one. Don't necessarily think that was the best option. I was considering doing that because it would hit both of them. But I changed my mind last second because I thought that big boy might be a bit scary. I want to take down the big guy. There we go. We got him. We got him. We got him goods. Okay. Wow, we're taking a lot of damage here. Right, damage boost to try and take down this last guy without dying. Loki inspired. Well, fighter blast. Sure. Wow, did it die? It didn't. Okay. This is fighter blast. That was Stinger. So not feeling the vibe! Right, invades. Should be a free invasion. Yeah, we're even bigger. No money over there again. Took the planets. Nice science. Planet captured. Okay. You advise to determine this is a good candidate for improvements. Sure, always improve. I don't see why you wouldn't. Hurry power added. Okay, so we can pay to get some additional research, but I don't necessarily think that that's useful. We have a lot of that card. I don't think we necessarily... I thought we discarded that for a second, then I was stupid. Okay, get some additional benefit from that. Okay. I could have pressed that world. I don't think it's smart. I'm actually going to finger you. Just to try and take you down a peg or two. Okay, move my big guys to the back. Move my smaller guys to the front. Just get 2 more of these. Just going to swap these, then we'll fill it with destroyers. That should guarantee us to... Okay, we've already used that, so we can't use them again. I'm not going to attack with that one. I'm going to go over here and explore and try and find more money worlds. Yes. There's one with a lot of potential. It's a question mark. It might be really, really good. Okay. We didn't take down this planet. That's unfortunate. Okay, who is remaining? You is. Okay. Is it worth going and taking that? I don't know. Because they never attack us. I'm just going to oppress. Like, we might as well go for the money victory. Keep us alive by taking the tyranny, because that growing unrest is becoming an issue now. We might soon be in trouble unless we take down these planets. Rebels, well, I'm not even going to go for that. Passive unrest is a problem. Okay. Tariffs again. Okay, plus 40% credits, plus 5 income per star lane on planets. I should actually use it on something like that that has the best chance of actually getting even more money, because that only had 1 star lane. It was dumb to do it on that one. Right, you are getting taken down so that I can get the money. Try and win this. Okay, Armageddon, heal ships, destroy all fighters. We'll do that one. I don't know what your damage is. Paraspike, party ball. Right, so let's do a damage boost. Get some volleys out there. Try and take care of business. Okay, that one's dead. Take them down. Right. Going to do a shoot on that one to try and take it down. Your party ball sounds interesting. Wasn't as damaging as I thought it might be. Okay, let's take a damage boost. Although we didn't need it. Easy. We only lost 1 ship. Yeah, sorry, it's harsh, I know. So sorry, not sorry. Not sorry at all. Okay, so we win this. Okay, so... Abandoned by their creators, a group of excavation mecha lay rusting at an ancient mining site. Reactivating them seems to be a simple matter, but it's impossible to know the precise goals their alien masters originally gave them. I'm going to activate them, of course. I should have released them in the city, maybe. Gems! Okay. They start mining for money. Is that plus per turn or is that just plus money? I think it's just plus money. Okay. So, I could go for this one. I could go for the guarantees victory. But I kind of feel like I'm going for the RNG. Let's go for the RNG victory. A chance of it being more money. Okay, heal one ship, sure. Let's go for the damage boost. Well, you're already 50% damaged. So I will just make sure that you're not dead. Okay, we got owned here. Probably wasn't the best to go for these guys, because you have serious weaponry. Serious weaponry. Very serious weaponry that we are outmatched for. Give me that damage boost. Right, inspiration. Stinger blast. Okay. We're okay. We got it. That one's dead. We're not dead. This will be ours. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, you're coming down. Let's invade. We just need a 5. 4. No. Next turn. Next turn. Right. We could finger something. I don't think we will, though. Anyone else? I mean, let's just oppress this planet. For an extra card? I'm not going to oppress that one, ironically. I'm actually going to move you this way. I feel like that would give us a rebellion if we oppressed it. You're fortifying the dead planets, really? Why are you fortifying space dust? Yeah, they're on the way to getting rebels. The unrest is unreal. Okay, we're guaranteed to win this invasion. Landing party. Okay, let's go. Easy. Guaranteed victory. 85 money per turn. Okay. We won. We took the market. Victory. We got our battle-worn staff, so we start with 1 XP. And trap ship takes double damage. Interesting. I don't know how you use that. Patron of Aldonus. Yeah, be more tyrannical next time. Well, we went from being fast to not being tyrannical enough. It's because of the growing unrest. That's why, right, we take care of that. The Senate will advance even more forces. Right, that's gone to the Hive Homeworlds. Right, 10% extra income or minus 50 militia hire costs. Oof. I think the extra income might actually be smart. Right, so that's got a gold level thing. So we'll see what that is. Permanently unlock Berserk Commander Clack. Okay, or we can get a Thunder Cloak. Well, I'm going to go for the permanent unlock of an extra commander. We can have the... Okay, your commanders start with 1 power charge. That's not bad, but we're going to go with plus EXP. I think that's going to be better. No additional unrest. Good, good. Aggressive Senate attacks and neutral never ally. That is also very good. Race for the cause. So we need to try and capture all these cores, I guess. Try and win. Right. So we will give you some extra ships immediately, just to benefit from that. That's a good start. Okay, we can get some extra credits, or we can get plus 25% credits, or 25 credits extra per turns, which would also be pretty good. Okay, so I'm gonna... Well, let's go to the shipyards. We'll get an additional carrier. Then we will invade where the prison is. Oh shit, we can't go that route, that's only one way. Okay, that's not bad. Thankfully neutrals never ally with the Senate, so these will always be neutral. The Senate will have to invade them and take them, which means that they will have to fight them themselves. Trapped ship takes double damage. Okay, so that's how that works. Sure. I'm going to entrap that one, make it take double damage. Wow, we immediately got into trouble. Skirmish line will give us more power. We'll do a hex shot on this because that one's essentially already dead. Do an extra volley. Make sure that it takes them down. Okay. Wow, we traded pretty poorly in this battle. They are way ahead of us. And they've got inspiration. Oh, they've got additional... Okay. Your 2 additional people didn't matter. I don't know why they didn't count. But I'm not going to complain. I will accept that. Right, so we level up much quicker as a result of our additional EXP. Okay, that planet is now mine. This planet has a species of giant proto-sentients nature. How will you manage them? Have them tour the field, become their God Emperor. Yes, I'm your God Emperor. God King! Playing off the elements and prophecy in their nascent religion. You convince them that you're a deity. They will make excellent structures. Renewed assaults. Allow planet to be sieged again. Interesting. Interesting. So I'm going to go for this one, clearly. But I need money. Okay, landing party. We can do an additional exploration. We'll get some extra credits so that we can afford. I will do an additional exploration. On Screwed Island, you find a small population of truly bizarre, multi-limb life forms. Unfortunately, for them, their sole habitat appears to be atop a vein of ice-temperature ore. So I'm going to hunt them for sport this time. We've already got a pet. We don't need to go for the same traits. Jolly good! Nothing beats a relaxing day of hunting defenseless animals. Their speed and agility make great sports. So we get some additional power. Right. Let's get a carrier, let's get a cruiser, and a destroyer, and a frigate. Move you to the back. There we go. Okay. Right, that will do. That will do. No, it won't. I'm going to move them a bit further apart, because having them spaced further apart makes them harder targets for enemies. Right, let's go get this additional captain. Let's do that. I also put the bait at the front to keep my better ships alive. Okay, so I will go laser strike. All large ships do less damage is not going to be smart for us. Growing threats make my bait do more damage. Let's do some volleys of attacks whilst we can. Okay, that one's already dead, but you know what you do. Right, growing threat make them even stronger, but is there any point because they're all going to be dead? So I don't think that that's smart to do. It would be pretty dumb to make my things have even more damage. Okay, the fighter boost can also be increased again, and we will have you fighter boost as well. I don't know if it'd make these the growing threat now. Let's see. It does. Okay, so now these are the frontline people. So they become a growing threats. Hold me close, my brethren! Sorry, they cannot save you now. 4. Easy capture. Nice and easy capture, so we got them released. Control 2 Omega cores. At the lip of a promising cave, you are greeted by an android race which lives there. While cordial, they refuse your request to enter. Let's take the diplomatic approach. Failed. The androids tell you their story and how they are leaving for distant worlds on the computers. They leave behind you... Wait, they leave behind you. Find communication logs for the entire system. Okay. We got a landing party card. Okay. +4 or +3 research for 4 turns could be useful. Right. Is there anything worth fingering? The Senator all the way over there. These ships could be problematic to me. So I'm going to finger you. Just to make you less of a problem. You can't afford anything else, so I'm going to go and attack you now with my maybe lesser ships. No, we can't talk this out. All large ships do less damage. Well, 1v1. Trap ship takes double damage. Okay, you're getting trapped immediately. Then we will do damage boost just to make it even more salt in the wounds. Destroy that big guy immediately. He's already got ours. Your healing is not going to help you. Right. My big guy is down. Okay, the big ships doing less damage might also have paid off for us here because we could have started to do things to them. Right, give me more damage boost and then another volley. Before we die, take someone out for them. Fire. Come on. We're not going to win. No! They all survive. That's bad. You didn't expect that? No shit. I didn't expect that either. Okay, well it's going to go back to our home base, so it's not the worst. I heard someone buying things. More credits allows an additional exploration. Sure. On the edge of an asteroid field, your scouts come upon a moon-sized station filled with all manner of bizarre cybernetic projects. We don't have the exploration traits required. Okay. Spend some time exploring the station. Take a quick look. Loot it. I'm going to spend some time, sure. Why not? We can afford it. Discovery! We got a new trait, yes. Okay, wandering for days among the station's various bays, you finally come upon one workstation which is very improper. We got the hacker. Okay, and we got an additional technology. Okay. Plus research. Sure. Give us some more tech. Or we can get some credits. I don't think 40 credits is going to make too much difference, although it could. I'm going to go to the shipyard first, actually. Right. I feel like we want a front line full of these. Then we could get a cruiser, an extra cruiser. No, we couldn't. That's only 40 credits, isn't it? Yeah. So it's not worth it. We can't get anything particularly extra special, right? So I'm going to try and take these guys on again. This could be embarrassingly bad. Okay. Ship's fire rate is reduced. Inspire 2 random ships. Neither of them are really good. Okay. Let's just stop that shooting. Right. Growing threats. We need to be the growing threat and take them down. With more and more damage. Right. Thankfully he didn't target one of my big lines. Right. Just get all these volleys out. Then we will become an even more of a growing threat and do even more damage with our front line. You're inspired, so I will actually use your volley to take you out again. Then I will do a hex shot on that guy. Vin. With only 2 ships lost. The struggle is real, I know, my friend. I know the struggle is real. I felt it too when taking you on. Okay, what have we got for exploration? Scouts in the system have located a damaged probe of unknown origin. Scans show that the device contains... Okay, we will repair the AI. Because we've got scientists too. Come to my size. Grateful to be repaired. The probe shows you how to more efficiently operate your engines. +1 move. We gained additional moves. Okay. This is bad though, because we're going to be taking on another 3 of those ships with my fleets. They are way too strong for us. We're not powerful enough to beat these. Okay. Gain 3 energy. I'm going to do that immediately. Growing threats. Volley. Fighter boosts. I should have maybe used the hex shot instead. That might have been useful. Right. We'll save up for the growing threat again to make even more damage on our front line. Then you need to see it. Right. That was probably a waste of power. Right. Just take this guy out. We need to try and win. Right. Get inspired. Right. Do some damage. Right. Growing threats. Do even more damage. You are actually pretty powerful, aren't you? With your growing threats. We lost a lot of ships to their 3. The struggle is definitely real. Okay, we can have an even bigger fleet with our tiny nothing. 3. Damn it. I had a feeling that that wasn't going to pass. I had the feeling we weren't going to get that. Right, research. We need... Right, another fighter is not good. Come back as fighters. Or extra damage, but we don't use those ships. So I'm going to do that to come back as fighters. That might not be the worst. I mean, am I being stupid? Am I looking at the wrong ships? Okay, there's the power core. We need to capture two of those. Right, let's go for that. We can see one of the Omega cores. We'll head to that. Maybe the long way. Okay, the militia have been revived. We don't want to siege the planet again. I don't think that would necessarily be smart. Okay, well, for some reason it's saying we're not really orbiting anything that can do that. Right. They've got the longer things, so the destroyers are the ones with the longer noses. It's worth noting that. So, a cruiser and a couple more destroyers, sure. Okay, that's a big fleet, we can take them down. We shouldn't have a problem against these guys. Ming the Merciless! Sure, we'll go for reinforcements if we need them. We hopefully won't. But if we lose a lot of ships, then we will go for reinforcements. Right. Fire some volleys of ships off at them. We'll seal that breach before that person dies. Damage boost, boat. Seal your breaches. Hit the volley. Seal the breach. We don't want to die via breaches to space. But we lost him nonetheless. Okay, you are not... I guess that's why you don't always want to care about sealing breaches, because if they're going to die anyway, it's a waste of energy. But we take them out. Right, let's just invade them. Dice roll of 5 or more is not going to be very easy to do. This is not necessarily going our way. Right, so you can get a free invasion. Well, we still need to invade this, so we want to take this. I knew it was coming. Right. Okay, because we're not on a planet that we can invade, we can't do that. Okay, battle decks, +1 fighter, +5 feet flak. Okay, that's extra health. The long ones have extra health, yes. Give them extra health. They definitely need it. Right, invade these planets. We need to invade these planets. We're getting some rebels. We'll quash the rebels on the way back out as well. Allow spent fleet to move again. Okay, that could work. Right, anything but 0. Perfect. Okay. Take them. Nothing discovered. Okay, invade this planet. What do you have for me? 2. Perfect. Okay, we captured the planets. You advise the Tim, this planet for a good candidate for improvement. Sure, improve it, why not? Additional upgrades. Okay, permanently increases the output of science. We don't necessarily care about that, right? So you will move again. And then I will actually crush the rebellion. Stop that happening. Stop that. Not happening today. Okay, the music went silent for some reason. I don't know why. Hopefully we're still streaming okay, because that would be embarrassing if I've been talking to myself for a while. Okay. Let's get an additional exploration. Nothing again. Get an additional card. Right, take this. Dice rolls. Oh, we can't. Right. Okay, this is awkward. The travelling routes. They're kind of screwing me. Right, so we can take this one and it will be okay. Right, let's invade this. Worst invasion fleet ever. Okay, science. Okay, so an additional fighter, or additional damage, right? So I'm going to take the additional fighter. Let's go for our research. Oh, we got double research. Okay, plus extra damage is going to be good. Okay, on our cheap fighters. That is really going to be helpful. Okay, end the turn. Right, they're miles away. But we've got to get 2 Omega cores. This is a long one. Okay. That planet is just blown up in their face. Strike patrol. Add 2 frigates to a fleet. Okay. Could be useful. Let's invade this planet. 2. Okay. I think we can siege it again. So we'll take advantage of that. The RNG is not on my side today. 5. Perfect. Well, I say today, but this entire solar system is just not having it. Okay. Why didn't that capture that? Should have captured. Okay, there we go. Oh, we've got to wait in its orbit to capture it. Ooh, okay, let's gain a tech. At random. Battle decks, sure. Let's invade the planets. Just so we can get this additional dice to try and help us out. Okay. Captured the planets. Inside an abandoned factory, you find operational droids mindlessly flashing away. Right, let's use the science. Boxed up. The soldiers boxed up the struggling robots and shipped them away to be researched. We got an additional technology. Okay, more science for more technology. Okay, they're the small things that I don't use. That's the fighters. That's additional armor plating. I will do that. Right, we do want to keep capturing that, so we will have to wait there, unfortunately. Okay, skip your turn to capture the planets. Oh dear, the enemy is coming. We are not in a good position here. We're getting some rebels. Right, so we've got an additional combat dice. Titan grip. Strike. Right. You have some additional things. They're frigates though. It's kind of not what I wanted. Right. We are a very, very small fleet. They are a big fleet. This could be problematic. Okay, they are coming for us. I'm going to let them come to us. Right, you go to the shipyards. No, go on the front line. Let's just make a huge fleet. This is going to be my new invasion fleet. The invasion... No, that one. No, that one. There we go. Huge invasion fleet ready to take away these people. I'm going to pivot to this though. Then I will come for you. You got a choice. Come for my huge fleet or face my small one that's capturing the planet, which I'm going to leave there. I considered overcharging that to hope to destroy it. Okay. Growing threat. Look at my huge growing threat front line. I don't care about seeing it. Just let it die. Just let it die. Put my growing threat even larger, even more looming. Take you out for sure. With huge volleys of attacks. And we didn't even lose the one with the breach. Okay, let's invade with our double dice. 4. Damn it. Okay, Titan grip. Sure. Let's get some extra credits. Let's get some research. Okay, more health for our big boys. I will do this. Right, you are just going to stay there and capture this Omega Core. And hopefully defend it from there. Okay, they're fortifying. Shit, they're with the Senates. We need to go for them. Right, they are coming for me. They are going for the Omega Core. Okay. I'm going to go for the group hug and hope that it's unnecessary. But if anything starts to take a lot of damage, then... Okay. It's already in trouble. Okay. Do your stinger shot. Come on. There we go. We can only do the back line. That's unfortunate. We can't target the front line. Okay. We're melting. Do some volleys. Come on. Do some damage. Take anyone out. Right, we're dying. We took a few of them out, but we're not winning this one. We're not winning this one. No inspirations, nothing. You need to combine your fire. You don't get to pick your targets as well for the main fire. Ooh. Okay. We're getting attacked by the Senate on all sides. Okay, summon 3 frigates. Okay, all large ships deal less damage. I mean, you've got more large ships than me. I feel like we're going to do that. We're going to do growing threats. We're going to use our small boys and make them a big growing threat. Okay, we'll save up for another growing threat. Once it's charged. Okay, there we go. Now we can do some more volleys. Do even more damage. Right, this is our best fleet. This is our best boy fleet. Okay, save up for another growing threat. Do even more damage. Is anyone left able to volley? Yes. Okay, that is the best fleet. I didn't expect to not lose a single ship. I did not expect to not lose a single ship. I expected to lose a lot of ships there. It would take us several turns to get to them, unfortunately. So, I'm just going to invade this. We can't move, but I'm going to take that. They're going to stay on that Omega Core. They might capture it. That might be awkward. On a dilapidated space station, you find an ancient alien wearing a threadbare naval uniform. Given the number of medals on it, the alien has clearly seen countless. Offer it some fine space brandy. Sure. I'm going to be diplomatic again. Okay, he's a recovering alcoholic. Oh no! How dare you shun my space brandy? Oh no, they could get victory through capturing the cores as well. That's not good. Shit. Are they capturing two of them at once? Okay, insights. 2 cards. Add 2 destroyers to a fleet. Right, you go with that. Enjoy your extra destroyers. I feel like we need a cruiser as well. No, a Tom Cruiser. Then 2 more of those, right? You really need to level up. You need to start moving out. Okay. Then you need to pivot around here. We'll capture this for free. Then I'm going to go and invade them. And an alien fleet! Let's check their computers. We can nuke the planet, but it's already been destroyed. It'd be pointless. Schematics, okay. New technology, curious. Perfect. I am going to hire an additional fleet because I am worried that we're so far behind. I should have hired them sooner, but I was dumb. Okay, right. Where are we going with this? I'm going to head all the way over there. Okay. Shit. Okay. This is an awkward step. Maybe I'll go this way. Maybe I will go to you instead. Stinger blasts, more damage over time. Okay, let's go. They're capturing this. They're also capturing another dreadnoughts. Okay. Oh fuck. Okay, they moved away. That is good. They went for them. Okay, right. I'm gonna advance with this one because that's concerning that they're catching 2 of those at the same time. We might actually lose this. I'm going to get some extra cards, actually. We are actually losing. I don't have enough oppression to take them out. If I send both my fleets here, will it help invade it? Right, so I'm going to make sure that we capture this Omega Core and they don't get it. Then I'm going to send my other fleet to take on these big boys. Because this is my super fleet. I need to get to that other Omega Core wherever it is and make sure they can't take them out. That's the main issue. Okay. Sure. That seems to be the smart one to do. Okay. Growing threats. Give us some volleys. Give me 1 more volley, then we will wait for another growing threat. We'll just heal them up. Make sure that they're all good and alive. We lost a ship, but it's not the end of the world. We can always get that back. Our growing threats are really, really powerful. I do like that we are the growing danger. And that they can do absolutely nothing about it. Okay. Take them down. Perfect. My planets. Okay, no fortifications here. Native population is holed up in a megacity and refuse to submit to your authority. We've got the finger. Something will have to be done about these insolent fools. Total orbital bombardment. Let's go for the tyranny. Annihilation. You bring fleets full destructive power on the planet, leaving nothing remaining destructive. Okay. That will help us. Okay. So we don't get the additional income from that, but I have the ability to finger these guys. Cause them some problems. Okay. If they come to try and capture this planet, they will have to deal with the might of 2 fleets. They could kill us both. They did wipe out my 1 fleet without really getting injured a lot, which was kind of scary. Total orbital bombardment. We don't get additional capture points, really. Shit. Okay, they've captured an orbital omega core. That is an issue. I need to go hunt that down immediately. Okay. Still not anywhere in sight. It's not helping. 1. Shit. Landing party allows additional exploration. Okay. Sacrifice a random ship to do 2 damage. Extra credits. Extra credits. Wait. That might be worth it. Sure. Let's do an additional 2 damage to that. Okay. You guys are a problem. I am actually going to come deal with you. This might not be smart. Death to the Imperials! Okay. Laser strike. Sure. Let's do a laser strike to all of those. We'll go for the damage boost. I should have spread my ships out a bit more. I should have hired more ships. I'm stupid. Absolutely stupid. You know, I didn't take advantage of the means that we had at our disposal. Okay. They put their strong ones on the back row, which is an interesting tactic. I put my, not strong, you know, their weak ones on the back row. I do it the other way around. I put my strong ones at the front to try and maximise my potential. Right. Damage boost is what I really should have gone for sooner. Boost these. Let's do a volley of damage. Right. I really should have gone for the damage boost whilst I had more ships to take advantage of it. Okay, we're dead, but we took out a few of their ships in the meantime. So that's not the worst, right? Now that I'm smarter. Okay, they're levelling up, which is unfortunate. Go to the shipyards. Unfortunately, you lack the capability of really upgrading it as much as I would like. Right, we can hire yet another leader. Okay. We'll do that. We will go to the shipyards. We will hire more ships. Right, let's go towards them. Try and be a bit clever. Okay, more damage. Okay. Plus 10% damage inflicted is converted to health. I like it. I actually like it. Right, I think they're going to be trying to come to us. So I will let them come to us. They're deploying militia. I really need to find their problematic ships. Okay, they're going to come and try and take this core. Trap ship takes double damage. Okay. They are even bigger. Right, why is my... Oh, I guess it's because of their fields. It's not because I actually have more spaces. It's because they've got a huge field. That's all it is. Right, this... We trapped one of them, but I don't know if it actually helped us. I don't know if it actually helped us. Right. Let's do a Stinger Blast on this guy. Take him out of the fields. I don't think we managed to get as much of an advantage on that as I would have liked. Right. Save up for the damage boosts. It's going to be worth it, I'm sure. I'm absolutely certain of it, right? Not worth sealing. Unless we have no other options available to us. Didn't steal the breach. Didn't steal the breach and we're dead. We took out most of their ships. They are hardly any, and they captured it. Damn it. But I can take them out with my other fleets. That will help. Okay, we've got way too many way too many of these, right? Sure. Clack comes to the rescue. The hive with a large fleece. Wait, what? Does that give us a large fleet? I mean, we already have a large fleet. I'm going to try and invade this first, and then I'll do the landing party on it. I feel like we might lose this still. Okay, we could have used that large fleet on something else, right? Let's go for this first. Okay, to integrate themselves, the leaders will present to you the confident Andromedan courtesan, renowned for their abilities and the companions' lovers. Makes a very tempting offer. Sure, why not? We could have extorted them, but, you know, who cares? We can get maybe additional traits. Clearly the skills of the Andromedans are all they claim to be. Seduce Senator cards. Okay, -3 unrest, that could be useful. I'm going to discard that one, because we need to do a discard, right? So let's take out this annoying fleet. We should finally be able to finish them off before they level up. Okay. Steal the enemy commander's energy. I mean, I will take advantage of that. I was hoping that we could have done it in a better way, but unfortunately he used his energy. I shouldn't have saved up. I shouldn't have saved up. I wanted to try and cuck him a bit harder, but didn't work. Didn't work as intended. Working as intended. Perfect. Bye-bye, Hamar. I don't know if they end up going back to their homeworld, right? No. They're almost at 2 Omega cores. I don't think we're winning this. I think we've actually lost this. No. We lost the fleet. Defeats. Rewards are for winners. I actually lost. Personification of speeds. Patron of idleness. Delver of secrets. Researched a large amount of text. We lost, chat. We lost. Oh no. Yeah, Overlord crippled. We actually... Goodbye. We didn't get the special person either. Oh no. That's actually not permanent loss? Okay. I thought it was permanent loss. What does the crippled mean? I really did think that was permanent loss. But we will call it there for a day. Thanks for watching. Join us again small. Goodbye. Then an awkward wave as we go to end the stream. Bye bye.